So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course. But if he starts beating people and getting balls into the box consistently, I can only see one winner here.
And he does it with such an unassuming demeanour. He makes the ordinary look beautiful, doesn't he?
He does, absolutely. His game is just laced with moments of sheer brilliance.
Fernandez. And it's Stoichkov. And he's chosen to go back. Stoichkov. Stoichkov! What about that from Hristo Stoichkov?
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on.
And Batistuta goes for a shot! Nakata getting this one clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Argentina are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Messi. And he skips past his man. Nakata. Nakata going face-to-face with his great rival. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Albert Ferrer. Moved on forwards. Now it's Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi does really well to win the ball there. And it's Messi. Rijkaard. That's a little off target. Fernandez. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Knocks it into space. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Zanetti. Stoichkov. Stoichkov. A probing pass. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's Koundé. He has a look out. Van Dijk gets it clear. This possibly the last play of the half. Stoichkov plays it short. Now it's Stoichkov. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Argentina really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Messi. Nakata. Nakata will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Fernandez. Beckenbauer is the team's great visionary. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Fernandes has created one goal already. And here's Stoichkov.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a throw-in.
Substitution in progress.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Crunching tackle. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Played into space. Foden gets into a good position. And it's hoisted clear.
Argentina really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know,
And Batistuta! Decent enough try.
well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Messi.
That pressing is so good. It's nice and early.
Messi really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Nice bit of trickery. Van Dijk does well to stand firm and defend it. No, again there's no way through. Stoichkov! And that would have won it.
Stoichkov really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
This their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Fernandes. Incoming delivery. Pedri gets good distance on it.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's going for goal!
Added time.
So, third corner of the game. Keeper's dealt with that. And that is as far as it goes. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running.
The Netherlands promoted the philosophy of total football, and Clarence Seedorf is one of its finest exponents.
Yeah, pretty hard to find a weakness, isn't it?
Yeah, and for all his strengths, Peter, I think it's his passing that...
He's having a shot! Goal! Argentina! The ideal start!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. Shevchenko, he could be... And the shot! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Messi driving forwards. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's in it. Bullish header! It's a loose ball. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Luis Suarez. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And here's Messi. Now it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. And it's Fernando Torres. Tries to play it through. Seedorf. No foul, says the referee.
Argentina really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Knocks it into space. Seedorf gets it clear. Shevchenko.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And this is Luis Suarez. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Kawasaki Frontale have their second corner now. And it's hoisted clear. It's run loose here. Argentina are looking to go forward now. And this is Torres. And Torres! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Now it's Aubameyang. Searching pass he's played there. And the first 45 minutes are up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs. Substitutions taking place.
And so we're off again.
Argentina have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it.
And he's had a hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now he's off and running. And this is Shevchenko. Messi. Great vision. Rafael Varane is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Albert Ferrer. Messi has created one goal already. Kawasaki Frontale are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Pull it. Just about up to the hour now. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nakata. Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, it's Rijkaard. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And now they can clear their lines. Messi. And it's Aubameyang. Plays a sharp little ball here. Rijkaard gets flagged offside.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Substitution for Argentina, number 97.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
17, Franz Beckenbauer. Number 7.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Number 6.
Danger averted for now.
Number 11.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Fernando Torres. Coming on the field, number 9.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Takes a shot. And somehow he managed to miss it.
Mbappe has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's beaten the last... Cristiano Ronaldo! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Desperate defending required here.
There will be 3 minutes.
Messi clears it away. Oh, that's an excellent interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And time is up. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Argentina certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Pressing high and with purpose. And here's Aubameyang. Passing is crisp and sharp. Dani Olmo looking for the run. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Nakata. And that's really well manoeuvred. It's a searching pass. Rijkaard. It's a pretty loose pass.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
And that was very necessary. It's a promising position. And that's another throw.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Olise, searching pass he's played there. Good read, needed to be. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. And it's Vitinha, caresses it through. And he gets rid in a hurry. Ball is over the line. And here's Vitinha. Can he get it through? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a cute ball. No luck with that dink over the top.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Neatly clipped into space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're back on the ball again. Olise is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Beckenbauer, Caicedo wins the duel this time.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nakata, there he goes, motoring forward. And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. So neither side has yet broken through. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Yamal. Now it's Aubameyang. Nicked it back promptly. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Aubameyang. Out towards the flank. And this is Nakata.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Messi. And that has left him in a heap. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He might be in here! And he welcomes it in. Nakata. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
substitution for Argentina. Number 6, Rijkaard.
Thuram.
Number 17, Franz Beckenbauer. Number 7, Hirotoshi Nakata. Number 97.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Torres. Coming on the
Rijkaard.
field, number 47, Phil Foden. Number 22,
Now it's Owen.
Pedri.
Owen.
Number 5, Neymar. Number 9, Mbappe.
Well, that's been cut out. Well played.
20, El Hadji Diouf.
75 minutes played.
Taking place.
Now he's got space here. Baresi cuts it out. And the finish! It's a goal! Finally the breakthrough!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Argentina. This is Owen. And the shot! And he hits the net. They have stolen level at the last. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Look at the space here. He's gone for goal! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Neymar! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that will be the final act. A good watch, more than a good watch, actually, certainly from us.